Hi there. Welcome to I don't know what update this is. 9? It might be 9. Yeah, hello. Welcome to update whatever it is of the new Matcha Cafe. I have tried to I have been re-recording. I've been re-recording this video over and over again because everything keeps going wrong with me recording it. I recorded it all the way through once, but I was way too sleepy. It was the other day, and today I'm like, no, I can't release an update with such a sleepy sounding update video. And so I've been sitting here today, and first video was going good, and then there was a lot of dogs barking in the neighborhood. And I'm like, that's being picked up on the mic. I want dogs barking in the background. And then I was doing good again, and then my cat started making a bunch of noise in the room, and I'm like, come on, animals, please. So I'm gonna try this again. Hopefully this video will succeed. But hello, welcome. This update video, I'm not gonna talk too much about the update, which is weird, but obviously, you can see some of what was added from the last update, just in the static screen that I'm probably not going to change. But what I want to talk about is when the world's going to be finished, because, I mean, my initial intention was to finish the world by the end of the year, and it's halfway through January now, and it ain't done. But in reality, most of the world is finished. There's some small polished stuff that I want to finish, and maybe some extra things that aren't quite done. But really the things that aren't finished in the world are just about everything that needs to be interactive, things that the player can interact with. And I'm sure I talked about this in a previous video, but I'm gonna cover it again. Obviously, in this world, like right now, you can go to the coffee machines in the cafe. You can click the button and it'll pour you a cup of coffee. It'll make noise and everything. But that's kind of it when it comes to the interactivity of the world right now. There's not much else that I want to be nice and interactive that I haven't done. And that's kind of because I've just been waiting. I've been waiting for Udon to be fully finished. If you don't know what Udon is, it's VRChat's the thing they've been working on for a long while now, and it's not quite done. But it's their scripting system. It's a visual scripting system, and it's going to be in the future the way that any complex behavior in a world, that's how it's going to be done. Everything up until this point, if you don't know, has kind of been, for the most part, it's been workarounds and like doing really dumb things to try to get even the simplest things to work. Like I think I talked about, maybe I didn't talk about it in the update video, but in one of the earlier updates, where I had you like put lumber into the bridge area and it would build the bridge. Like that is one of the simplest things. That if I were making like a proper video game, not in VRChat, I would write 2 lines of code, and it would take 5 minutes. I'd be done. That thing took me like hours upon hours, and that's just because everything up to this point has been really. Basically, if there's complex behavior in a world thus far, it's just been because people worked really hard to find workarounds for that stuff, and so that's on its way. Right now, Udon is in an open alpha, I think, and it shows that it's early-ish in development. Because while you can definitely make some cool things right now with it, it's not stable. It's not feature complete. And it's not ready for production work. So like this world, it's not ready for the cafe, and that's kind of what I'm waiting for right now. If I were to, there are ways that I can make the drinks down in the bar area. I can make that work like the coffee machines. There's a piano down there that's just sitting there that you cannot use yet. I could remake that like I did in the original world. And there's just a lot of little stuff like that that I could technically do right now. But the thing is, I'm going to have to redo everything along those lines once Udon comes out. And it's really not worth my time to do that now, because the more I do now, the more work I'm going to have later. Because not only am I going to have to redo everything, I'm going to have to undo the things that I've already done. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for right now before I finish the world. Once Udon comes out properly, or it gets to a stable enough place where I can edit this world and make it with the SDK3 with Udon, then that's when the world will be finished. But for now, it's kind of, I won't call it a hiatus, because I imagine it won't take too long before Udon's like up and running and to a good point. But don't expect any updates until you hear from VRChat proper that, hey, it's ready. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. That's what I'm waiting for. But that doesn't mean that this update's coming out and you should go check it out if you're not already in the world watching this video. Because I added a lot of things that I'm very pleased with. I really like how the world has turned out. And other than the things that I've mentioned and some small things here or there, it's pretty much how it's going to be once it's finished. So definitely go check it out. Yeah, because it's nearly done. But I'm going to use the time that I have between now and when Udon actually properly releases. I may try to work on some extra worlds, maybe some smaller ones. With the Udon Alpha, back like within the first couple days of it being open to the public, I made this. I made Pong in VRChat. It doesn't sync right, so you can't actually play with multiple players, but it kind of has a proof of concept. And yeah, it's definitely once all the bugs are ironed out and features get added, it should be pretty good. It's a little bit of a pain to work with as someone who likes to write code and not use visual things like that, where you're plugging things into each other. It's a little bit of a pain, but yeah, that's gonna be good. I might be working on extra worlds. Yeah, go jump in the world. Go check it out. Have a good time. You don't need to have food respawn and be able to pour yourself a drink in the bar in order to have a good time in this world. So go check it out. Have a good time. Yeah, what else do I need to say? Right, I feel like I really need to mention my Patreon at the end of my videos, because if you haven't checked out my Patreon, go ahead. I haven't been posting too many things other than these update videos. But that's where you can get updates to the world if you don't want to be in the Discord, which, a lot of people don't want to be a part of the Discord. But yeah, it's completely free to follow my Patreon and get updates, get like email updates and whatnot, get notified. That's the word I'm looking for. You can get notified of the world updating and other things I'm working on. I'd like to post more things there, and maybe my Pong world and whatnot. But yeah, more coming there. And of course, obviously it's Patreon. It's a way to give me money, to chip in if you really want to, which I super duper appreciate, and I'll do everything I can to make it worth the cost. Which, you get everything every other patron gets as long as you give at least $1 a month. I think that's what I said it to. Anyway, I'm not trying to push the money thing, but that's a great place for updates. I like using it. And that's where this video is going to be posted, other than obviously YouTube and in world. But that's it. That's all. Thank you for watching. Thanks for visiting. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that'll be. Yeah. bye bye.